This is today's daily football brief. Manchester United are said to be in an advanced stage of a new ownership deal, according to Saudi sports chief Turki Al-Sheikh. Posting on X, Al-Sheikh claimed a fresh investor is close to completing a takeover of the Red Devils, calling it the best news I heard today. The Glazer family, who sold 27.7% of the club to Sir Jim Ratcliffe last year for £1.25 billion, have yet to comment on the claims. It remains unclear whether Al-Sheikh's post signals genuine talks or is a criticism of United's current ownership, but the message quickly went viral with nearly 1 million views. Emergency services were called to the home of Vinicius Jr. on Thursday morning after a fire broke out in the property's sauna. The Real Madrid and Brazil forward was away on international duty, leaving the house empty as the blaze spread. Authorities believe an electrical malfunction caused the fire, which was quickly brought under control by firefighters. Manchester United legend Roy Keane has suggested the club needs a manager with a big personality to replace Ruben Amorim, claiming the right candidate would create havoc at Old Trafford. Amorim has won just 29% of his Premier League games since taking charge, and while Sir Jim Ratcliffe insists he'll be given time, fans remain unconvinced. Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard has sustained medial collateral ligament damage, adding to his ongoing fitness struggles this season. The injury occurred during the Premier League clash with West Ham, leaving the Norway international facing another spell on the sidelines. It marks yet another setback for the Gunners, who continue to battle injury concerns in midfield. Barcelona reportedly owe a staggering €159 million to various clubs for past transfers, including Rafinha, Lewandowski and Ferran Torres. Despite generating nearly €1 billion in revenue, the club continues to face serious short-term debt and delayed payment obligations, highlighting ongoing struggles to recover from years of financial mismanagement. Manchester United are reportedly preparing to offer Harry Maguire a new £140,000 per week contract as Saudi Pro League clubs circle. The 32-year-old defender's deal expires in 8 months, but talks are already underway to extend his stay at Old Trafford. Despite strong interest from abroad, United's hierarchy are keen to secure Maguire's future before the end of the season. Juventus and AC Milan are reportedly eyeing Manchester City's Bernardo Silva, who is set to become a free agent in 2026. Both clubs have held initial talks with his agent Jorge Mendes, though no formal offers have been made. The Portuguese playmaker is also drawing interest from Saudi Arabia, Barcelona and PSG, setting up a major transfer battle for his signature. Kingsley Coman has opened up about his surprise departure from Bayern Munich, revealing that not everyone wanted me to stay. Despite manager Vincent Kompany's backing, the French winger said boardroom disagreements and financial pressures led to his move to Al-Nassr. His exit marks the end of a long Bayern spell, leaving fans stunned by the sudden split. Alan Shearer has advised Harry Kane to remain at Bayern Munich for another 2 or 3 years, warning that a Premier League return could threaten his own all-time goals record. The England captain, who left Tottenham for Bayern in 2023, is reportedly considering a move back to England, but Shearer says he should focus on his success in Germany before making that decision. Marcus Rashford is reportedly poised for a major new role at Barcelona, with Hansi Flick planning a tactical shake-up after losses to PSG and Sevilla. Once cast out of Manchester United and loaned to Aston Villa, Rashford's career appeared in decline, but under Flick, he's now being seen as Barcelona's next big attacking hope. Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konate has playfully taunted Arsenal's William Saliba about their Premier League title ambitions, as the two French teammates prepare for another fierce domestic battle. With the title currently at Anfield, Konate reminded Saliba that Liverpool remain the team to beat, though Arsenal's strong start suggests they're ready to challenge for top honours again. Frenkie de Jong has spoken out against Barcelona's upcoming La Liga match in the United States, calling the decision unfair to players. The Dutch midfielder argued that forcing teams to travel long distances for commercial gain undermines the sporting integrity of the competition and places unnecessary strain on the players. Thomas Tuchel believes England will enter the 2026 World Cup as underdogs despite their perfect qualification campaign with 5 wins from 5. While acknowledging their depth of talent, the German coach urged caution, saying the pressure and expectations surrounding the Three Lions could make their path to glory far more challenging. Mario Balotelli has spent his time away from football giving back to the community, completing a 6-month community service program in Brescia, Italy. The former Manchester City and Liverpool striker said working with children helped him get to know myself better and improve as a person, marking a positive chapter in his off-field journey. William Saliba has explained his decision to sign a new Arsenal contract and turn down Real Madrid, despite admitting the Gunners lack trophies. The French defender said he chose to stay loyal to Arsenal, valuing the club's project and trust in him over the allure of Madrid's prestige, insisting he has no regrets about his choice. Sandro Tonali says he has found his balance in the Premier League with Newcastle United, but hasn't ruled out a return to Serie A. A lifelong AC Milan fan, Tonali played 4 seasons in Italy, first with Brescia, then 3 years with Milan, before joining Newcastle in 2023 in a record transfer. William Saliba has revealed he's already taken revenge on Enzo Fernandez for France's World Cup defeat by beating him with Arsenal. Now a key figure for both Arsenal and France, Saliba said his side fears no one, not even Lionel Messi's reigning world champions. Victor Osimhen has claimed he was pressured into joining Napoli in 2020 while his father was on his deathbed, alleging that agents and club officials pushed the deal through without his consent. The Nigerian striker said he never saw his contract draft and felt ignored during talks involving Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis and Lille representatives. Osimhen's testimony was given as part of an ongoing capital gains investigation. Snoop Dogg is reportedly preparing to attend his first Swansea City match, with the Welsh derby against Wrexham set to mark his debut appearance. The rap legend, who recently became a minority stakeholder in the club, will join the growing list of celebrity names linked to Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's Wrexham. His presence is expected to add major star power to one of Wales's biggest football rivalries. Vinicius Jr. has publicly apologised to Brazilian presenter and influencer Virginia Fonseca after she revealed they stopped seeing each other when she found intimate messages between the Real Madrid star and other women. The Brazilian forward admitted he had been careless and let her down, though clarified that the two were not officially in a relationship at the time. His apology comes after Fonseca's remarks went viral, prompting widespread media attention in Brazil over the pair's brief connection. Marseille coach Roberto De Zerbi has spoken about the hardships that defined his early life, revealing that his family was forced to sell their factory during Italy's economic crisis. He said football became more than a passion. It was a responsibility and a form of redemption, helping him grow both personally and professionally. De Zerbi credited those challenges for shaping his coaching style and outlook on life, describing them as the foundation of his success. Inter Milan midfielder Henrik Mkhitaryan has urged younger teammates to limit their phone time, warning it can harm focus and team chemistry. He said constant phone use in the gym and locker room affects players' awareness and connection on the pitch. Mkhitaryan added that the issue goes beyond football, calling it a wider problem for the younger generation that impacts discipline and performance. Jermaine Jenas has revealed he came close to joining Arsenal before eventually signing for their North London rivals Tottenham Hotspur. Speaking on the Beast Mode On podcast with Adebayo Akinfenwa, the former England midfielder admitted he would have loved to play under Arsene Wenger, describing the opportunity as tempting at the time. Jenas later said he had to prove his loyalty to Spurs fans, acknowledging that the revelation might not sit well with supporters of his former club. Victor Gyokeres' agent has revealed that Manchester United had actually agreed a deal with Sporting CP for the Swedish striker, offering a higher transfer fee than Arsenal, before the player chose to move to the Emirates instead. According to Jonathan Chalkias, an assistant to Gyokeres' agent Hassan Setinkaya, Sporting had already finalised terms with United behind their backs, only for Gyokeres to reject the move. Speaking on the Studio Allsvenskan podcast, Chalkias said, "There were crazy amounts offered from Saudi Arabia too, but the biggest issue was that Sporting had concluded a deal with Manchester United. United offered a higher transfer fee, but Victor wanted Arsenal." After scoring 39 goals in all competitions last season, Gyokeres became one of Europe's most in-demand forwards. Arsenal eventually won the race, agreeing a £64 million deal to sign him from Sporting, while United shifted focus to Benjamin Sesko, spending £74 million on the RB Leipzig striker instead. Sporting reportedly preferred to sell to United due to the higher fee, but Gyokeres was determined to play under Mikel Arteta and in the Champions League, rejecting both Old Trafford and lucrative Saudi offers. He even went on strike in Lisbon to force the transfer through, insisting Arsenal's footballing project was the right fit. Meanwhile, Manchester United fans were left frustrated, as the move would have reunited Gyokeres with his former Sporting manager Ruben Amorim, now at the club. But despite missing out, United went on to bolster their attack with Sesko, Bryan Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha. Gyokeres' camp has since defended the decision, saying the Arsenal transfer offered greater visibility and long-term career value rather than just a higher paycheck, a stance that's already paying off after his strong start to life in North London.